Well, today was really a big first step in reconciling some of the anger we saw pour out into the streets starting in late May. There was no yelling, no cursing, and everyone listened calmly as the Cincinnati Black United Front presented some of its 150 recommendations to improve police and community relations. Calls for police reform poured into the streets of downtown for weeks this summer.
No justice!
This summer there was a lot of anger.
Justice!
And now it's time for the smoke to clear. I think we are now moving to a place where we can have some very productive conversations.
And those conversations are now happening.
We cannot do this work unless we work with all stakeholders to solve problems.
Led by Iris Rowley, the Cincinnati Black United Front and leaders of the free world had plenty to say. After hosting 6 weeks of Zoom calls gathering public input, they put together a list of more than 159 recommendations for improving policing and police community relations.
Black United Front has stood ready and stands ready to continue working for public safety reforms.
Some of those include adding empathy to CPD's core values, making a bachelor's degree and social work certification a requirement for officers, and increasing data availability and police metrics to the public.
Cincy Insights is nice, but we've received feedback that it's confusing and it's difficult to use.
Data is also a priority for the chief, who pinpointed that as a place for improvement.
To do better data analysis, technology is always a heavy lift.
All agree the dialogue and transparency needs to continue, and that by working collaboratively, the city, the police, the community, Cincinnati will be in a better place.
We've made a lot of strides. There's still a lot of opportunity to do a lot more, and I think we're positioned to do that.
There's nobody more than the rank and file that agree that we should be collaborative.
And discussions like this will continue to happen, especially as the city goes through more of those recommendations. Plus, there's also an annual process where stakeholders are able to give feedback that helps shape the focus and policy of the collaborative agreement. Reporting from City Hall, Marielle Carbone, WCPO 9 News.